So I've been up for probably all of 40 minutes tops. And I had set a little outline of priorities last night of things to do this morning. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's June, beginning of June. And I didn't need to move my body. Oh, beginning of June. And traditionally, the beginning of June, traditionally, is a very busy time. It's a really busy time. Last night I was remembering something where I think someone was talking about their healing journey and how, like, every year around this time, blah, 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 like things just blow up. And I'm like, well, yeah, every year around this time, pretty much since, I mean, not even just since college, but maybe since even high school. Um, Beginning of June is like you start having fun, right? But usually by July, I'm like, dude. And maybe that's because, I didn't quite understand that I was a projector, that I have a few hours of work in me, and I do need a lot of rest, and I do need, like, plenty of time to create and explore on my own. Um, but yeah, today I realized that I haven't gotten back to all my text messages in a while because the ADHD hyperfocus is real. And let's see. I've got a friend who wanted to come co-work here. I do want to really neaten up the house, which would feel really good. But when I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm wearing my, as you can see, mountain bike shorts. And in the mornings, it's nice here because let's look at the weather real fast. Let's look at the weather. The other thing was, I felt really good doing mobility earlier today. Yeah, it's 70 right now. It's going to be 80 by 12. So yeah, I want to go take a ride, honestly. Um, but I also was like, oh, I can get up and I can I can do the mobility stuff. I did some yesterday, but I didn't get cardio. Like this breeze that's coming in the window is choice. So I didn't actually set a time with my friend to co-work, and I need breakfast. I've been doing. I really want, like, I wish that I could have everything that I want and eat one meal a day, and like a grand meal a day. Like, I want to be able to eat, and I'll explain why, because there's been a bit of a loop here. So, one, the time that it takes to shop for a whole bunch of ingredients and coordinate is feeling really overwhelming right now. And it probably does every time that I've got like a really big other concept in mind because um, it takes up space, or whatever. And I don't like using whatever as a filler word, by the way. It's like I don't generally like it when other people use whatever. I do find it dismissive. I'm not entirely sure how that got into my vocabulary. I feel and believe that it's something about when I've spent so much more time observing other people speaking because the nature of time after the pandemic and for me, like being self-employed, it's easier to pick up mannerisms from other people when you're not spending a lot of time actually speaking. And so a part of why I've started to do this recording bit, and there's like a litany of reasons, is so that I can get used to sort of like what my body and my soul like actually sounds like and also develop some of that. And I say develop because like when you haven't spoken in a while, like I don't know about you, but like my face can get stiff. And I know that actors and even voice actors like warm up their faces and their voices. Oh, where was I? Note cards. Do I need note cards for every morning brain dump? No, Anna. You do not have to speak perfectly in order to get this morning transmission out the door. This is just a commitment to yourself that you have made because there's something about warming the voice up in the morning. And yeah, for some reason, it's a little like doing the same online singing lesson does not hit the same as going to a singing lesson in person. And like I said, like there's a part of me that wants to find a way to share programs that I've bought into that I would like to share with local friends, right? It's like, how do we bridge the online programs and spaces with in person experiences that further, I mean, what everyone's trying to do, right? So, connect, love, live. So, decisions. It's like I'm not the type of gal person who wants to have a regimented every day I do the same thing. Like sometimes when I hear about people who do something really consistently, it's not like their whole lives or their entire day, day after day. I so appreciate that consistency. I appreciate it so much. Maybe because without that type of consistency, yes, the world probably would fall apart. Thankfully, there are enough people out there that are generators that like are the doers in the world. For me, I am simply trying to enjoy my morning, my day, and I had assumed that we would be doing more of the reunion stuff tomorrow. But I have an invoice, a photo album, an email account to triage. And when I say triage this time, I don't mean triage. I mean like I for some reason I don't think the account is working, which is annoying. But also in order to do some of that, I feel like I've got to here I need to talk this out with myself. A lot of other times where I've been I feel like I eat and then I feel crappier or less motivated or whatever. And don't love that. But I think in this case, I did the mobility. I only ate like, I would say like 1.5 meals yesterday that I probably actually do need food. And so what I've done and has worked for me in the past was go off and bike. And then after biking, go to like the pancake house and not have a pancake, but an omelet. So I might need to do that. I think there's also a universe where I just bike to places that I like. Oh my God. You know, it's funny how much faster the mind works because, like, by the time that I'd opened up the laptop to talk about or to do the brain dump, it's like I'd already, like, thought to myself, like, I wanna I wanna talk about, do I move to Seattle now? You know, when some things are finally just starting to make sense and it's comfortable, right? It's like here are all these people who are telling you like don't be comfortable. If you're comfortable all the time, it's FOMO on growth, right? But then these are also folks that often are online trying to get you to like book a reading with them, for example. Um, Something I was doing more at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year, was ascertaining what my body wanted to do by getting into a calm, relaxed state, and then imagining different things that we'd be doing, right? Different things that we'd be doing. And one of those is like, moving to Seattle and packing up and simplifying. And yeah, like I probably would be a hell of a lot less distracted if all I took was like a car full of things. Um, because even if it made sense, like, okay, we don't know if it's a permanent move. Um, I don't really want to move a bunch of furniture. I don't have a bunch of furniture because I don't need it. But I don't even wanna, like, bring a bunch of books, because like, that's, like, settling into a certain spot versus exploring and then finding people, places, and things that I want to do. But I also feel like I have found it more difficult to get into a quiet and meditative space. Um, let's just say it, right? Like, I'm having trouble trusting my intuition because the intuition and the mind are kind of hard to suss out from each other. So anyway, I got my 10-minute mark here. I got some stuff out. My voice feels as if it's been used, which is great. Like yesterday, I think I posted 3 quick TikToks, which is crazy because they were not consequential. They were just like whatever I was talking about uh, that comes up. I don't know why I started like doing this a lot, but whatever comes up in my mind that has come up many times, but I haven't expressed before. Like I really like to express those things, and whether or not they get a lot of traction is moot because like I have 1.7 million views on an Instagram reel, and I remember when that happened, I was like, okay, I officially kind of am overwhelmed. So I don't know how the people that frequently go viral truly deeply handle it, but I'm intrigued. I'm gonna go play with the tool and see if I can get a couple pieces of work done. I also wanted to take this giant canvas out and like throw paint on it because it's gorgeous. But I also think I actually do need to move. How does one decide when you have like every single option available to you? Well, maybe one decides by meditating. But like, is okay, so I felt silly. It's like, who needs to meditate? Like, why do you need to meditate in the mornings? Like, we're human, we're awake. And then I'm like, but like back in the day, what our brains have evolved for, we probably didn't have somewhere to be like as immediately as waking up. Like, you probably woke up and this light was just coming out, and you're like, getting information from the sun. I have not been out there. Gosh, it's hard. Like, yeah, I probably am not going to co-work with one of my friends today so that I can co-work tomorrow so I can still get around and do all the other things that I want and need to do. La da da da, phlegm is so real. Bye, bee. Stuffy.